Now to a 3 News exclusive. A local teachers union is speaking out tonight, accusing a Lake County school board of defying a court order that awarded teachers more than $1 million in back pay. But for some, teachers, the money will come too late. Senior crime and justice correspondent Lydia Sparra explains.
Well, Lena, the teachers union has been fighting the school board for many years. And even though it's been decided by the courts, the union says they have not seen one penny.
For more than a decade, there has been litigation against this technical school, Auburn Career Center. It all comes down to what is owed the teachers. Members of the Career and Technical Association, known as CATA, sued the Auburn Vocational School District Board of Education for back pay back in 2011.
They were instructed to pay it through our payroll system, so that it would be correctly taxed. It would be correctly going into our retirement system and everything else. And they're choosing not to want to do it, through our regular salary pay scale.
Robert Hill is the president of the union.
So when we didn't have a planning period, we were compensated for 10% of our salary. And in 2011, they chose to stop paying that to us.
Even though a planning period was in the union contract, and it's supposed to be during the day with the students. The union filed a lawsuit for back pay for the period between 2011 and 2021 for a breach of contract.
We had to go through the procedures, a grievance procedure, and then all this ended up going into court.
It has been in the legal system for almost 13 years. In October of 2021, Lake County Court of Common Pleas ordered Auburn to pay teachers $1.4 million. Court documents obtained by 3 News State paperwork for an appeal was filed back in December of 2023, but that appeal was denied. The union says the Auburn board tried to appeal with the state Supreme Court, but they refused to hear the case. In a statement, attorneys for the Auburn School Board say that they tried to pay the $1.4 million judgment, but blamed a dispute over how the money would be distributed to eligible teachers. The board is asking the courts to hold the money in safekeeping until the dispute is settled. Hill says 13 years is enough. Pay the money and quit stalling.
There's 43 people that are in the lawsuit. Now we have 3 estates because already 3 people have passed away during this litigation.
Now, when all this first began, the school board owed only $148,000. Some teachers, depending on their time with the college, are owed over $70,000. Other lawsuits, Lena, by the union are expected.
All right, still more to come. Lydia Sparra, thank you so much.